my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah.
Good morning, girls. It's Mariah here, and today it's all about a little shoe love at Gee Loretta. Now, shoe love has to do with a couple different things. First and foremost, as women, we have such a love affair with shoes, right? There is just something about getting that fabulous new pair of shoes or a killer pair of boots, and it just makes our heart happy, right? They're just fun, they're fashion, and especially with this gorgeous weather we've been having, it's fun to kind of just treat yourself to that sassy new pair of sandals to kind of kick off spring, right? Well, the other thing that has to do with shoe love is kind of showing shoe love to other women in our community. Now, a lot of you women know that Gee Loretta has always worked with local charities, local women's groups, and we're constantly on a really truly weekly basis, we're donating, clothes, fashion accessories, shoes, whatever it might be. But we thought what we would do is kind of enlist you to help us. Over and over again, a lot of these charities and organizations tell us that the areas that they really struggle with is some of the fashion pieces. Women donate tons of clothes and things like that, but the shoes they get, they're rough. They're really rough. Like, they're just worn down, they're chewed up, they're just destroyed, and it's something that nobody would want to wear, and certainly someone who's possibly already down and out on their luck. So what we thought we would do is show a little shoe love to them through Gee Loretta. So what we're going to do this week, and this is really fun for all of us, is that if you would like to bring in a pair of shoes, perhaps you've never worn them, perhaps maybe you've only worn them a few times, but just something that really looks nice, that you would feel good wearing, or you would give to a girlfriend or your sister. But if you bring in a pair of shoes and or a gently used handbag, what we're going to do is give you 30% off a brand new shoe of your choice at Gee Loretta. So that way it's kind of creating this nice little cycle, right? Like, you're showing shoe love to women in our community, and we're showing a little shoe love to you, and everybody just ends up happy. So it's just going to be a fun event all week at Gee Loretta. But I thought real quick too, since we're talking about shoes, why don't we talk about some of the trends and things that are coming into the store right now, right? Well, first and foremost is this great laser cut detail. Now, I've talked about laser cut a lot in the past, but what I love is that a lot of these designers are doing these really, really cool different cutouts and things like that on their leathers and suedes and things like that. And so, again, it's kind of perfect right now. It's sort of that sandal-y look, but it allows your foot to breathe a little bit. It's not like a big, heavy boot. So these are really beautiful options. And again, they come in all different shapes and styles. So I love the laser cut trend. The other one is definitely going to be a little bit more of like that caged look. So you guys, again, have probably seen this in a lot of the magazines, but it's that caged heel where, your foot is almost in a cage. So this is a gorgeous nude one from Corso Como that I love. They also did a great little black style here too. So really, really cool, a little bit edgy. It carries a little weight to it, a little substance to it. So, again, as we're sort of still wearing maybe some of our winter things, this is a great shoe to help you sort of transition into spring. Well, the other thing that we're seeing a lot of is metallics, right? The nude shoe has had a big moment. It continues to be very big in fashion, but what we are seeing is that a lot of sort of the silveries, the golds, the pewters, all that is really kind of turning into your new neutral. And you just think of this like jewelry. So if you're gonna wear silver hoop earrings, why not put on a gorgeous sparkly silver sandal? So that is a really fun option. And I have them in everything from just really super comfortable, low flat sandals to beautiful wedges. The other thing I love to talk about at Gee Loretta is that, so many of you, just whether it's bunions or foot issues or whatever, our feet are sometimes a little unhappy, right? And I have to say at Gee Loretta, one thing that we really focus on is comfort. You will see that most of the shoes that we carry in the store are actually, they're comfort lines, and they do fashion divisions. So you'll see that not only is there fashion, but there's comfort too. I'm not trying to sell anyone a 7-inch stiletto that's a torture device. So most of these, as you feel the footbeds and how cushiony and soft they are, there's rubber soles on them. So there's lots of details so that the shoes feel great on your foot, but you're not sacrificing fashion. So I love that. This is just literally a little taste of what we've got in the store. I'm going to make a cute little video that I'm going to attach it below so you can see a lot of the style that I have in the store right now. But in the meantime, dig through your closet, pull out some of those shoes or handbags that you're not wearing, bring them in. You get a great promotion on a really special pair of sandals. And let's just spread a little shoe love. So we can't wait to see you at Gee Loretta this week. Thanks, everyone.
Beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna just see, then come along with me, that's right. And if you want a good tomorrow, it's pretty simple, gotta find a light to follow.